I'll forward that up to our investigators in Carroll County. Tony Liggett from the Cass County from the Carroll County Sheriff's Office, Tobe Leazenby and Jerry Holeman and Dave Vido or Jay Harper are troopers that are assigned to this. And it's just amazing to me that they have that same energy and the same gumption today that they did almost 5 years ago. It's an extraordinary thing to watch.
We humbly ask that you join us on May 3rd in voting for Tony Liggett as Carroll County Sheriff, endorsed by law enforcement officers that serve Carroll County.
So again, this is an all-hands-on-deck investigation. It has been. I don't want people to think that we've given up, that we've pushed our chairs back and said we're finished, because that's not the case.
No, not even close. I said all along, once we finish, we're going to start all over again.
Yeah.
I don't believe in a cold case.
Right.
With technology today, the way in which human beings communicate today, and with the interaction, I remember Jerry Holeman and the sheriff at Carroll County saying once, when we're all done, we're going to start all over.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we'll do.
Absolutely. And I can tell you, First Sergeant Jerry Holeman has kind of led this investigation that has so many incredible people involved. But I can assure you that there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't do something with this case.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Phone calls, emails, reviewing evidence. He is still, almost 3 years later, actively involved in this investigation.
As is Jay Harper, who was one of my classmates. He's been on the department 35 years. A young trooper we assigned there, David Vido. A tremendous opportunity for him to experience something of this magnitude. Yeah. And this is one of those cases that very few agencies in the country could handle. So we've had there's lots of partners.
Right.
Carroll County.
Well, we're actually not even the lead agency.
That's correct.
On paper.
That's right. That's right.
Although we've kind of assumed the perception of that. The Carroll County Sheriff's Department is heading this up, and we're getting assistance from FBI and all the federal agencies.
Right. We've had hundreds of people from the ISP involved in this, and we will continue to as long as I'm here.
And
the initial word that popped into my mind was pride. I have a lot of pride for not only our folks, but every individual that's committed to this investigation.
We have a wonderful group of people that work in the Sheriff's Department, in the jail, in the dispatch. Those people want the accountability. Those people came to me that want body cams. Those same people have high expectations, and they rise to the occasion every single time. And if they don't, we have a conversation. I'm the guy that reviews every report that comes to the Sheriff's Department and basically approves it. Is there more follow-up that's needed? What else needs to be done? I'm that guy that does it, and I'm the first one to kick it back and say, no, you need to do more. You need to do this. And they take what I say and they go do it. I hold them accountable as it is. That's what they want already.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a chief deputy. I tried to write up somebody once and I got thrown under the bus for it. So I haven't done it since. So that's part of it. That's 7.5 years of just having to stay where I'm at, put in my place. And as far as, there's a difference between having to write somebody up and just telling them to get a report fixed.
Final votes are in, and Tony Liggett wins the primary election sheriff race with over 51% of the vote. 5 days later, on May 9th, 2022, Deputy Mike Thomas would receive this letter signed by Tobe Leazenby informing him that he is being demoted to merit deputy and Tony Liggett will take his place as chief deputy/major. Rather than providing him with a reason or an explanation as to his demotion, Leazenby closes with, "I am certain you understand my position in making this change. I would suggest we do not agree on this change, but I must pursue action which I feel is for the betterment of the sheriff's office. Respectfully, Tobe H. Leazenby."
See, this just doesn't sound like it was that long ago. We were standing in that church, just a few days after that happened. And the connectivity in that community was really special.
Right.
Again, none of us, from our own perspective, will ever forget that.
Yeah. So we won't go into theories or concepts. It's simply this. 2 young girls lost their lives viciously in Delphi, Indiana. 4 young girls lost their lives in a fire in Florida, Indiana. And somebody knows. And somebody knows. We need their help. You've been tuned into the Indiana State Police Roadshow, brought to you by the Indiana State Police.
There's not many waking minutes that I'm not thinking about those 2 little girls.
Seems like a great place to end it, unless there's other things you would like to introduce. And if so, I can ask a question to introduce
No,
it.
I please talk about those folks that are up there continuing to do this work.
You mean the sheriff,
The sheriff and Tony and Jerry Holeman and Dave Vido and Jay Harper. And we have so many other people from our laboratory personnel that are so committed to this. Intelligence people that deal with it, work on it every single day. The U.S. Marshals, the task forces of federal agencies. It's been an extraordinary thing to see, and it's made us better. Their work collectively has made us better. It's not been perfect. You put 2 people in a room, eventually you're going to argue, right? Eventually.
Right.
So we fuss with each other just like brothers and sisters do. But everybody's intent is the same. Everybody's intent is the same. And their life's focus is Abby and Libby. And then the family, and then the community, and then the county, and then the state, and then the nation, and then the countries from around the world that we've talked with. I guess with such violence and such horror, some good's come out of this.